Hello girls, good day all. Hope you are doing well and staying at home always to stay safe during this lockdown. This time we want to look at a new topic, and the topic is variation. You can see that, variation. And the types of variation that we are going to look at are direct variation, inverse variation, joint variation, and partial variation. In the first place, what is variation? It's like a relationship between two or more quantities that one of the quantity is affected by the other quantity. That is, whatever affects quantity A, if for example we have two quantities A and B, if A is affected, then automatically quantity B will also be affected. That relationship is called variation or proportion. That is, if X, for example, under direct variation, let's start with direct variation. If X is directly proportional to Y, then X is proportional to Y, is mathematically written this way. X proportional to Y is mathematically written this way. X proportional to Y. This sign here is called sign of proportionality. Can you see that? It's called sign of proportionality. It's just like saying that if X is increased by 2, then Y also will be increased by 2. If X is decreased by 1, then Y also will be decreased by 1. That is what we mean by direct variation. Let's take one example under this. One example under this direct variation. Look at example 1. We have a question here, and the question reads, if M is directly proportional to L and M is equal to 6 when L is equal to 2, find A, that is the first question, the relationship between M and L. Then B, the value of L when M is equal to 15. That is, you have to find what L is when the value of M is 15. Now let's look at how to solve this question. You see, if M is directly proportional to L, written this way mathematically or interpreted this way mathematically, M directly proportional to L. Then you now see what is happening here. By the time you represent M directly proportional to L, mathematical statement, then and you need to introduce a constant K. For us to introduce a constant K is to remove the sign of proportionality. You can now see that M is equal to KL. Sign of proportionality has been removed. So we now have M equal to KL. Then you see that from the question, you see M is equal to 6 when L is equal to 2. That means you replace M, you can see M is equal to 6 when L is equal to 2. This is taking us to K so that we can get that value of constant K that we are looking for. Now you can see 6 is equal to 2K. When you open the bracket here, 2 times K is 2K. Dividing through by 2, you now have that K is equal to 3. Now, if K is equal to 3, you go back to your equation and show the relationship between M and L. That is, question A has been answered by writing M is equal to 3L since K is equal to 3. And that's solved for the first question. Then for the second question, which says that we should find the value of L when M is equal to 15, you go back again to this particular equation. You can see that M is 15 is equal to 3L. You have to find the value of L when M is 15. Then you divide both sides by 3. By the time you divide both sides by 3 here, you get the value of L to be 5. And that solves for question B. And this is what is known as direct variation or direct proportion. In our next class, we're going to look at inverse derivation or inverse proportion. Thank you. God bless you.